Yo, we back. Another week, another episode.
Yup.
Saturday Pick Show brought to you, the Man to Man Podcast. I'm one half, Antoine Bethea. Got my co-host, D-Butt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Last week, man, money line was hot for me, man. 14-0. This week, man, starting off on the wrong foot. Las Vegas Raiders tricked it off. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield and the Los Angeles Rams, man, they was able to come out with a crazy win. We was talking about it before we jumped on. You was like, it looked like something out of the movie. But big ups, man, to Baker Mayfield. Got to salute to him, man. Him coming in on short notice.
Yeah.
And getting the dub.
Special performance, man. Like we were talking about earlier, like I said, movie script shit. You couldn't even script that and believe it. I saw somebody tweet like he put on the game jersey before he put on the practice jersey. He kind of talked about it after the game too. He wasn't really feeling that 17, but hey, he was just happy to be out there. But once again, that performance and how it ended with a 98-yard touchdown drive.
Crazy.
We both had the Raiders winning and covering. So nobody really saw that happening, but that's football. That's why you roll the ball out there and you got to actually play the game and write that script. And obviously, you know, Baker Mayfield's been bouncing around from place to place. Got to continue to bet on himself, as you always say. And I don't know about betting myself, but I'm definitely betting with you this weekend after that. You talking about a hot weekend last week. Scorched earth, 14-0. That's unheard of. Picking money line, especially with how crazy this season has been. So I'm definitely peeking at the homework this week. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, you know,
we start off on the wrong foot.
Hey, you know,
Sunday slate should be good.
It's all love. I ain't gonna cover my paper, man. And to the Las Vegas Raiders, man, think about this. I think they said the 8 wins, the 8 losses that they've had this year, 7 of them has been less than 7 points, man. So, you can go back and look at the schedule and look at your wins and losses and say, what if? I actually was looking down those scores and, 2-point games, 3-point games, 4-point games, man.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like you said, it's any given Sunday, man. And the great teams, they're able to pull those close wins out. So,
and they've been up a few of these. I want to say like a handful of these games. They've had like 14-point, 13-point leads going into the fourth quarter and then just tricking them off, man. The one play that jumps out from this past from Thursday was after the sack on that 98-yard drive. Crosby, and I want to say got sacked by like 2 or 3 guys. 90, boom. He going to bat the ball out of the quarterback hand, delay game. They move it up, automatic first down. That changed everything. The rest is history. That's the fine line between winning and losing in the league, man. But crazy way to start the week off. Hopefully we get these picks right for these Sunday games. Pick Show brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook, Man to Man Pod. Make sure you tap in, man. We told you this is around the time of the season. We're going to get hot.
And let's get it.
Let's get
it.
I'll throw him up. There you go.
Man, we got it's a surprising one right here.
Yeah.
We're going to start the show off crazy. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. Divisional matchup. Detroit Lions come into this game. It's a pick 'em, but they come in as favorites. 1.5 points, man. Are you riding with Vegas or what?
You know what? I'm going to ride with the 10-2 Minnesota Vikings. And I kind of like how they don't have the team records up here, how we don't have the team records up here. We only got the spreads for this week. In Vegas, like you said, I think the Lions are 5-7 maybe? 5-7, I believe, but they are hot. The offense is playing great. They put up points. Damn sure going to cover every week, it seems. But give me the Vikings, man. They've been finding a way to win all year long. I think they find a way to win again on the road against the Lions. So I got the Vikings to win, and obviously plus the 1.5 here right now as it stands. Where you at on this one?
I'm with you, my guy. I got the Minnesota Vikings, man. I got them winning. 10 wins right now, playing well, both sides of the ball. To your point, Detroit Lions are playing good. They're on a little stretch, but I say it ends here. But I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be a good game. So I'm with you, man. I got Minnesota Vikings winning this week.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Good divisional battle. Speaking of, even the AFC East. Now, Vegas don't expect this one to be a big game. Buffalo Bills at home. Obviously, they lost the first matchup between these two back in week 9. And now they're favored by 10 points at home. The Buffalo Bills are over division rival New York Jets. Which way you going in this way, B?
I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with the home team here. But I have the Jets covering. That defense is playing lights out this year, all across the board, all 3 levels of that defense. But I'm going with the Bills. I'm going with the home team.
Yeah, I'm going Bills here too. And you know I'm a big quarterback guy. You look at Josh Allen here, obviously Mike White going into his 3rd start with his Jets offense, and he's putting up numbers every week. He's throwing over 300, putting up good numbers. Von Miller, he's out for the rest of the season. That kind of breaking news came earlier in the week. But I got the Bills winning this one too. But I damn sure don't see this one being a 10-point game. I don't see it being a 10-point win. This may be like a 3-4 point win with the Bills. But yeah, I got the Bills on this one, man. But the Jets plus 10, I feel like that's a gimme. Who knows though? A lot of people feel like this should be a 2-3 score game. I'm not one of those guys though. Give me the Jets plus 10 here. Hey, it's football right here. It's football. This December football, as we grew up watching, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers at home hosting division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson coming in banged up with this one, I think listed as doubtful. Last I've heard at least, so I expect Snoop Huntley and Kenny Pickett to face off in this one. Pittsburgh Steelers are favored here by 1.5. Which way you going in this one? Ravens, Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers, man. I'm going with Kenny Pickett. I'm going with Mike T. I'm going with the Steelers on this one, like you said, with Lamar Jackson listed as doubtful. As you know, as I know, in our history, if a player is doubtful, Friday, Saturday is probably not a good look. Not to say Huntley can't come in and do what he do, because he's shown that he can come in and lead that offense. But I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this matchup.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Steelers rolling. Mike Tomlin. Two great coaches. I think Harbaugh and Tomlin are great coaches.
For sure.
I believe. Yeah. So but give me the Steelers in this one. At home, 1.5. Give me them to win. Give me them to cover too. TJ Watt, Minka, and your guy, Kenny Pickett is looking better and better.
Each week, man. That's all you want. That's all you want to see in your young quarterback. You want to see him progressively get better. You don't want to see no big jumps, but you just want to see a gradual improvement in his play, and he's been giving you that. So, giving that team a chance to win.
Absolutely, and let's see if they get George Pickens involved too. He made a little fuss,
as he should have.
Huh?
As he should have.
As he should. He's a rook though. You know what I'm saying? Get in how you fit in.
Hey, but you that guy now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, give me the rock.
That's a fact. You heard Mike T. I'd rather have to whoa than have to sick him at this point in the game. So I'm with him there. But you got this one. This is when your former squads.
Yeah, man. So we got the Philadelphia Eagles coming in with only 1 loss, traveling to NY and playing the Giants, man. Another divisional matchup, the NFC East, man. They've been playing well, some good ball this year. Philly come in a 7-point favorite.
Ooh.
7-point favorite.
My Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, your Philadelphia Eagles. D-Bus Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to say it, man. I'm going to jump out on this one. I'm going to go with Philly. I'm going to go with Philly in this one. I think this is going to be a hard-nosed matchup. A couple weeks ago, Philly, they brought in some help on that D-line. That run defense was looking a little iffy. Saquon is back to Saquon of old, playing some really, really good ball. That offensive line doing some good stuff up there, creating some holes for him. Again, divisional matchup. I think it's going to be a good matchup, but I'm going to go with Philadelphia, man. They playing really, really good ball on the offensive side. Jalen Hurts, I think he might be leading the MVP discussion right now. And obviously the weapons that he has on the offensive side of the ball. Your additions on the D-line, Sue and company, they've been playing a little better as far as the run. So I'm gonna go with Philly, man. I see them getting another dub this week.
You got them covering 7 points.
I got them covering 7 points.
Philly. I'm right there with you there. I didn't know which way to go with the points. I had Philly winning the game. Didn't know which way to go with the points. I'm going to be honest with you. But as I told y'all coming in this game, I ain't lying to y'all. I'm copying homework this week.
Hey.
So it's Philly across the board, baby.
Let's get it. It's a team game, baby. You know, it's a team game. Let's go get it.
Philly across the board. For all those reasons you mentioned, man. I feel like they addressed the concerns on that run defense. They are missing CJ GJ on the back end, but a lot of ball players on that side of the ball. And Jalen Hurts, man, coming off of another 380-yard performance against the Tennessee Titans, finding A.J. Brown anytime he's one-on-one. And winking his defense, I think he's going to have some one-on-one opportunities. And I don't like the corners on that Giants team to be able to hold up. So, give me the Eagles here too, man. Eagles win, Eagles cover. That's why we like this time of year, man. A lot of divisional matchups, man. Got the Cleveland Browns on the road as 5.5-point dogs. Deshaun Watson, his second starter quarterback, on the road against AB's Cincinnati Bengals. 5.5 points, man. Which way you going in this one?
Hey, man, I'm going with Cincy. I'm going Cincy here, man. Again, like you said, Deshaun Watson's second game. Last week, coming in and playing the Houston Texans, he did not look good. Obviously, I think a lot of people expected that to get a little bit of rust off. But my Cincinnati Bengals, man, they found their groove, man. They're playing really good ball. Joe Burrow. His weapons, man. I like what I'm seeing, and it's at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's at the right time of the season where they're finding their niche. They're confident. So again, man, I'm gonna go with Cincy here, but they gotta stop that two-headed monster, especially Nick Chubb. They gotta slow that run game down. If that run game gets going, it can look crazy and open some windows for Deshaun. But here, Cincinnati, I got a money line and I have them covered.
Hey, as you mentioned, Deshaun didn't look great after 700 days off. That's what we kind of expected. But I expect him to look a little bit better against that Houston Texans defense. And this Lou Adorama-led Cincinnati Bengals defense don't get talked about enough. But dogs over there, and as me and you can tell, you turn that film on, well coached. So I like them to win this one. And I like them to cover too. It is, a decent size spread here when you have a quarterback like Deshaun Watson on the other side. But give me Joe Burrow and your Bengals to win and cover at home in this one.
Let's get it, Cool Joe.
Cool Joe. He up in there. I think he top 4 or 5 now in MVP betting.
Yeah, I mean, who will be your top 4 or 5 right now? Obviously, you got Jalen Hurts, Cool Joe. You got Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
Tua. So I mean, all quarterbacks. So give me 2 outside of the quarterback position that you could put in that race.
I mean, I've been talking about Cheetah. I've been talking about Cheetah all year long. Even when Tua wasn't out there, he was still doing his thing, still on somewhat of a pace of that 2,000 yards, still very attainable.
Yeah.
So give me the Cheetah. Man. Justin Jefferson has been special, man. We're going to receivers. Give me Cheetah and Jay Jettas. He had a slow week last week though against the Jets.
Yeah,
I expect him to pick it up on this weekend against the Lions. But yeah, give me those 2, man. Jefferson and Hill will be my 2 non-quarterbacks that should be in that MVP conversation. Damn, I could have went one of the defensive guys too. But who you got?
Man, Cheetah, Jefferson, definitely good. I'm gonna throw out, Saquon. Saquon been, he been toting the rock, out there in that New York market. And then I'm gonna go on the defensive side, and I'm gonna go with one of your guys that you've been talking about, Bosa.
Problem.
Yeah, he's a problem. So, I'm gonna go outside the quarterback, one offense, one defense. Those are my two.
Hey, yeah, problem, child. Obviously, he ruined the game against my Dolphins last week. 3 sacks, 1 strip sack. So, not a bad pick at all. Woo! Another Division 1 stank division, but still a divisional matchup, and it's gonna count. Jacksonville Jaguars, 3.5-point underdogs going on the road to face the Tennessee Titans, who are obviously favored by 3.5. What happened? Titans just fired their general manager going into week 14.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's very, very odd because they got obviously the stranglehold on the division right now. So, unless something crazy happens, they're going to go and have a playoff run here. You fire your GM there. What's your thoughts on that situation? And then we'll get to the game.
That's odd. Like, again, that's something that obviously is happening. Something happened in-house that, the owner didn't approve of. But the fact that, like you said, fire your GM at this point of the season where you are leading the division, you are about to make a playoff run. Obviously, some questionable moves that was made, you know what I mean? But
AJ Brown obviously being one of them. And after he come in town and put that spanking on you.
For sure. So again, man, it's an odd move. We may or may not find out what happened or what the reason was behind this move, but it's odd, man. I've never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, me either. Not at this point in the game, but the controlling owner, I believe Adams, she came out and basically put out a statement saying, hey, this is this decision by the ownership group. We have high expectations, not meeting them, moving forward. So, you're on the team. I guess you can do what the hell you want to do, but surprising going into week 14. But Jags, underdogs, 3.5-point dogs going into Tennessee. How you see this one shaking out?
Man, I got Tennessee, man. I got Tennessee winning, man. I think Derrick Henry get that thing rolling, control the line of scrimmage. Again, I think it's going to be a dog fight just because it's a divisional game. And as you know, we both played in this division.
Yep.
These games are always tough. But I got Tennessee, man. I got Tennessee winning, and I got them covering.
Same here. Give me Tennessee. I feel like they're a better team. I feel like Mike Vrabel's a better coach. I'll say right now, as it stands, Tannehill's been a better quarterback too. So you mentioned King Henry, Derrick Henry back there. For all those reasons, give me the Titans to win and to cover at home. So that's another one we are on the same page.
I don't think this one's going to be tough.
I don't know. That's a lot of points, AB.
On that front, yeah. But as far as money line, Houston Texans at Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys here, obviously the favorite, 17.5 points. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it straight. I got the Cowboys winning, but I don't think they'll cover this 17.5. So I got Dallas, money line, Houston against the spread.
Damn. As you just said, they won't cover the 17.5. I just thought about
that whooping they put on.
Literally, as you were saying it, I was just seeing all the touchdowns being scored. 33-point fourth quarter against our Indianapolis Colts. And they obviously, had a beat down on the Vikings. You know what? For those reasons, I think they are going to blow the doors off the Houston Texans, man. Give me the Cowboys to win and the Cowboys to cover. 17.5 points. That's a lot of damn points.
A lot of points. Points.
Give me the Cowboys to win, Cowboys to cover at home, and hopefully they put an embarrassment on them like they did our coach. But that's a lot of damn points.
A lot of points. Well,
no, I ain't hoping for nobody get whooped on like that. But, based on my bets, that's what I'm betting.
This one, I would have thought this would have been more points. Kansas City Chiefs at Denver. Kansas City on the road. They're 9.5-point favorites coming into this game. We've been talking about it all year. Denver Broncos. I don't think this is what people expected with Russell Wilson, new signing. Denver Broncos defense been playing lights out this year. Here, man, I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning. 9.5.
Covering though. Broncos, tough defense. I know what you're thinking right now. That tough defense.
Yeah.
They're gonna score. The Broncos can't score no damn points.
True.
They can't score, man. It's one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. And I think the lowest scoring offense in the league. But where you going on this one, man?
Kansas City Chiefs money line. Kansas City Chiefs against the spread. KC across the board.
I'm going with you, man. I'm not gonna overthink this one because if it happens, then I'm gonna be like, why? This is gonna be one of those ones where I'm looking at my paper and I'm like, wow, why did I overthink this? Broncos can't score points. They've shown you that. We always talk on Mondays. We talk about it is what it is. That's what it is with the Broncos up to this point. They can't score. We know the Chiefs can. Coming off a loss too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Chiefs. Win. Chiefs covered the 9.5 points on the road. Divisional matchup in Mile High.
Yeah.
Tough defense, but with all that being said, I think Mahomes and the Chiefs still win. They still cover. So we on the same page.
Ooh, Carolina on the road.
Sam Darnold still the guy, right?
Sam Darnold still the guy. Traveling up to Seattle, man. Seattle comes into this game as a 3.5-point favorite. Sam Darnold coming off a good game. Which way you going here?
Won't fool me. Won't fool me at all. You will not fool me, Sam. You might get AB. You done got it before. You won't get me, though. I'll tell you that right now. Give me Geno and the Seattle Seahawks to win in the cover, man. I picked them to cover last week against the Rams. They didn't. So could this be another one of those? It could, but give me Seattle, man, up there in Seattle to win and cover against the Panthers, man. Geno Smith, he's been special all year long. They wrote him off. He ain't right back. He dropped another bar last week. They were asking about him being a backup and the struggles and all those type of things for so long in his career. And he said, hey, man, me being a backup and those quote-unquote struggles, other people dream of that type of scenario pretty much. So give me Geno, Seahawks. They might be down that special rookie running back Walker, though, but I still like him to win in the cover. Where you going on this one, AB?
Hey, I'm going on the other side, man. I'm going with Carolina, man. On the road, I got him, man. I got him.
Got my dog again.
You got me again. They got me again. But it's always one game, 2 games a week where I'm like, this could be one of them games, and I think this could be it. I think the Carolina Panthers could go in there and shake some shit up. Like you said, Seattle's going to be without their talented rookie quarterback. Geno has been playing some really good ball. But I'm gonna see what Carolina can go in there and do. So I'm gonna go Carolina here.
All right, you heard it, man. That's Carolina across the board.
Carolina across the board.
Carolina across the board. All right, we got another one. This is Purdy. That's why. Tampa Bay Bucks, 3.5-point underdogs on the road to face off the San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, 49ers coming in with the top-ranked defense across the board. A lot of weapons on offense, but we'll be down there starting quarterback Jimmy G. And Brock Purdy will be making his first start against Tom Brady. Well, really against that Tampa Bay Bucks defense, but Tom Brady on the other side. I'm gonna jump out. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks across the board. I like the Bucks to win this one.
Yeah.
54 money line. Give me the Bucks, obviously with the 3.5 points here, just so I'm not tempted to copy off AB's homework on this one, because I think I know where you're going. Where you going, AB?
I'm going San Fran, my guy. One thing that I always say, like Brock, he came in, right? They didn't really have a clear picture of who this guy was. Now,
not at all, yeah.
The Bucks, they had a week to prepare. on Brock Purdy. But I think the confidence of this San Francisco 49ers team, and, when you're confident in that locker room, I think that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Defense, like you said, top-ranked defense in the NFL, playing lights out, playing with a lot of swag, playing with a lot of confidence. And then, I will hope that OC Shanahan will create some dynamic plays to get the ball in his hands of his playmakers that he has on that side of the ball and take a little bit of the pressure off of Brock Purdy. So we'll see how that goes. I know you're a big fan on, the quarterback matchup. You got the OG, the GOAT, Tom Brady on one side, and then you got Brock Purdy on the San Francisco 49ers on the other side. But I'm going to look at just the team, and I'm going to go with the 49ers here, man. I got them winning and covering.
Yeah, 49ers, no doubt, got the better team here. And Brock Purdy, he played great. I watched every snap of that game. Obviously, it was against my Dolphins, so I watched it live and watched it back on all 22. He was making some next level, not only post-snap stuff, but pre-snap, identifying defenses, knowing where pressures and things like that were coming from. Something he's obviously going to have to do on another level with Todd Bowles and this defense that he got coming in. But I'm going to old head on this one. Like you said, it's always one of those games each week. I think this is going to be one of those games.
All right.
Speaking of one of those games.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. When you got as many teams as I do, you're gonna have one of them games where it's tough. Herbert.
Yeah, I mean for you being a fan of both teams, it might be tough for you. But me on the outside, I don't think this is tough at all.
Dolphins, back-to-back West Coast trip. They are 3.5-point favorites at the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, as far as fandom, this ain't hard for me because, as we know on this show, lifetime Dolph fan. And what's this, Herbert's 4th year?
Yes.
So, I've been a fan of Herbert since he came into the league as well. Chargers at home, just lost a tough one last week against the Raiders. My Dolphins on the road, 3.5-point favorites. Which way you going in this, AB?
Miami. I got Miami winning, man. I got them covered. On this show, a lot of the times, I call out frauds. I'm not going to say the Chargers are frauds, but the hype is, you've been on it. You've been on it for a couple years now, because obviously I've been singing Herbert's praises for years, and you for just as long been saying, hey, look, and I'm not saying that. It's not a personal shot to Herbert because I definitely think he's a talented quarterback. He's one of the most talented quarterbacks in this league and gifted. But ain't it for me, man. When you look at it, at times it looks good, at times it doesn't. And even some
social media quarterback.
Hey, I ain't going all there. It is what it is. But even the coaching decisions sometimes make you scratch your head. Some people seems like, he's aggressive and he knows the way he wants to go with it. I'm like, nah, my man playing Madden out there. But in this one right here, man, I got the Miami Dolphins. I got them winning. I got them covered.
I got the Dolphins winning too. I got Tua winning. Tua, he didn't play great. Played, I won't say bad, but he didn't play great. He didn't play like himself, especially that first half of the game last week against the 49ers. Definitely expect them to play much better this week against the Chargers. They stayed out there in the West Coast the whole week, which I think was smart.
Very.
At UCLA, I think their legs will be good, mine will be good. So I got the Dolphins definitely winning this one. But I think Herbert makes it close. Herbert and the Chargers, I think they make it close. So I got the Dolphins winning, but give me the Chargers plus 3.5.
Okay. All right.
On that one. And then
Monday Night Football.
Let me find out, Reed, while you talk about that one.
Monday Night Football. We got the New England Patriots at the Arizona Cardinals. Patriots on the road, 1.5-point favorite. So it's a pick'em game. And here, man, I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here. one of them games where you can really just pick them. Arizona Cardinals, we've been talking about, very, very inconsistent team in my eyes. One week they look really good, another week, not so good. It's like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots here. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go Patriots here.
This it's literally a toss-up, and with the toss-ups, I usually go with the home team.
Go with the home team, yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna go Cardinals on this one, literally just because they're the home team. I do think they have the better quarterback. You look at these two quarterbacks, Kyler Murray, Mac Jones, better quarterback. I think the Patriots have a better roster, top to bottom. But this quarterback does have his weapons back. And the Patriots don't know what the hell they're doing on offense, man. Like,
they don't.
Bro, I'm watching film of these dudes, and like literally I'm calling the plays out as like, how you like, all right, get back on track. All right, screen draw.
Yeah.
Boom, screen. It's like, it looks like, and I think one of the Cardinals coaches said it, it looks like a defensive guy calling offensive plays.
Because he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it as a defensive mindset. Like you just said, like, okay, we need to get back on track. Typically, a defensive coordinator gonna think draw screen. Yep. So what do you call? Fucking draw screen. So yeah, man, it's tough. But like you said, I just feel like the Patriots have a better roster.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals. They got their weapons back. Got D-Hop. Got Hollywood. Got my guys out there. Give me the Cardinals in this one at home, and obviously the win, and then plus 1.5 points. That's all the picks this week.
That's all the picks, man. That wraps it up. Monday Night Football.
Yeah, man. So what we got left though? Got a nice little offer for the listeners out there, listeners and watchers. $1,000.
Hurry up before my iPad dies.
Oh shit! All right, let me hurry up and read this. I don't read that face, so you can throw this disclaimer up there. Then, $1,000 no sweat first bet for the pod, man. Use the promo code M2M Live. But listen, real quick, football season is obviously underway, so now is a perfect time to download FanDuel Sportsbook, America's #1 sportsbook. Because right now, new customers get a no sweat first bet up to $1,000. You heard that correctly, up to $1,000. That's free bets if your first bet does not win. Just sign up with the promo code M2M Live. Some of my favorite, we just talked about my favorite game this weekend. It's the Chargers, it's the Dolphins. Great matchup there. We got a lot of divisional matchups though. Browns, Bengals, Lions, Vikings, Lions being favorites. So those are some of my favorite matchups from this weekend. But make sure, put a nice little parlay together. However you Super Bowls, whatever you like to do, whatever you like to bet on, do it and do it responsibly. If you're watching, you see the disclaimer up there as far as the 21 plus states it's legal in. And then if you're listening, it'll be this disclaimer read after this read. But once again, once you sign up for this new no sweat bet up to $1,000, make sure you use our promo code M2M Live. All right, M2M Live. You can take it down, brother.
There we go. That was a good one. That was a good one right there, D-Buck.
Yeah, man. Hey, I love the app, man. It's safe. I mean, you know what? It's safe. Live betting. The odds do move, so you can live bet as games are going on. What else we got? You get paid on your winnings fast. Shit, we got player props you could do. We got same game parlays, same game parlay pluses, all type of different things, man. So if you bet responsibly first.
Please.
And then use the FanDuel Sportsbook app in your state, man, if it's legal.
There you go, man. As always, we appreciate y'all tapping in. It's the Man to Man Pod. It's the Picks Edition. Y'all tap in. Y'all use this cheat sheet. Go out here and get this money. Tell a friend and tell a friend. See y'all Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Sir. It is what it is Monday.
It is what it is. Appreciate y'all. We out.
Peace.
21 plus in select states. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as a non-withdrawable free bet as it expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. You got a gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. That's in Colorado, Iowa, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Illinois, and Virginia. 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342-NAZ. 1-888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut. 1-800-9-WITH-IT in Indiana. Visit ksgamblinghelp.com in Kansas. 1-877-770-STOP in Louisiana. And then 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369 in New York. Tennessee, red line. All right. 1-800-889-9789 in Tennessee. 1-800-522-4700 in Wyoming. Or visit www.1800gambler.net in West Virginia.